nothing that happens without Allah's knowledge, nothing happens without Allah's will. Everything happens through these two. So this is the third level. And the fourth level is that Allah created everything. Allah created everything. He created us, created all the creatures, and created what we do. Because we are created, so whatever we do is also created. Unlike Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is the Lord, He is not created, He is the Creator, and His attributes are not created. That's why we say, for example, Quran is not created, because Quran is Allah's speech. And speech is one of the aspects of Allah, or one of the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It cannot be created. It cannot be created because it is one aspect of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It relates to Him directly. We cannot limit that. And that's why we believe that with Qadr, everything apart from Allah is created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Everything, the universe, creatures, and all our actions are created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is the fourth level of belief in Qadr. As we said, first knowledge, and second writing of everything in the Lawh al-Mahfuz, and third is will, Allah's will, everything happens through Allah's will, and fourth is khalq, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is different from whatever He created, and everything apart from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So these are the 6 fundamentals of Iman. If you do not believe in any one of these, it means you are not a Muslim. If you say that there is no angels, means that you are, because you're relying the Quran and Sunnah. Quran and Sunnah, they mention a lot of angels and a lot of prophets and so on. So if you disbelieve in any of these, you go out of Islam. Of course, unless in certain situations you need to be told what to do. But generally, you cannot. You must know all these things. You cannot say, I did not know. I did not know there was a hereafter. It is one of the fundamentals. So you must know all these things. You cannot know, I didn't know there were messengers by Allah. You must know. How come you are a Muslim? First thing you know that you believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and these things. So these are the 6 fundamentals of Iman. And as we said, most importantly is that we believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and how we believe in Him. And all the other things. And then after this, after talking about these fundamentals of Iman, as we said in the first lecture regarding this hadith, we said that we need to draw a comparison between Islam and Iman. Are they the same? Are they different? How? Generally, when we say Iman or Islam, when it comes in a context separately, they basically mean the same thing. When you say Iman, it means Islam, because you cannot be a mu'min if you're not a Muslim. And you cannot be a Muslim if you're not a mu'min. As we said, you cannot just do salah and siyam and hajj and say la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah and still say, there is no hereafter. If you say that again, as we said, you're not a Muslim. And vice versa. You cannot say, I believe in Allah and His messengers and angels, and I don't do shahada, I don't say ashhadu la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, or I do not pray. You cannot do that. They are very much interrelated. But we're talking about levels here. The level of Iman is higher than the level of Islam. Pillars of Islam are the things. Usually it's about the things that we do. We do with different ways. We do either with tongues, we do with our bodies, physically, different ways, with our money. But when it comes to fundamentals of belief, of Iman, it's a thing that's all to do with the heart. It's what you believe in. You're not really doing anything. You're not doing anything with that. It only relates and follows that if you believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you need to follow His commandments. If you believe in the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, you need to follow His sunnah. Yeah, but believing is different from, this is a level that is higher than that, because this is the foundation of actions. You cannot do actions without proper foundation for that. So this is the second level. When they come together in one context, they are separate. When they come together in one context, Iman and Islam, they are separate. As we said, Iman is higher than Islam. Iman is higher than Islam. And again, Ihsan, which we're going to talk about, Ihsan is even higher. But when they come generally in a separate context, just mention Iman or Islam, they are basically the same. But when we say Islam, it means it's Iman, and when we say Iman, it means Islam. We're supposed to talk about Ihsan and the signs of the hereafter, but inshallah this will be the next session. Jazakumullah khair, and may Allah forgive us for our shortcomings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.